Hi there guys, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity. This is CasualKiwi, and I just want to say thanks very much to all the new subscribers yet again. Things just keep getting better and better, which is great. So thanks very much anyway guys, much appreciated. Okay, moving on. This episode I want to crack into making a few things. It's a bit of a, not messy, but a bit of a sort of upkeep episode this episode. We did a good episode last time and made all of this stuff up here, which is working really well. As you can see, we've got a heap of calves. We've got a bundle of calves, a bunch of them. Okay, a few more words for calves there. Anyway, we've got almost 2 stacks of meat. I've already taken a stack of steak out, and we've got a stack and a bit of leather, and we have got almost 7 stacks of wool. So that's going to come in really handy, I'm thinking, next episode when we start doing some crafting and whatnot with applied energistics. So that's going to be a bit of fun, bit of automation, bit of crafting, bit of all those good things. But this episode, some things I want to work on are tidying up a little bit of our base, because this room here, I've gone and pushed it out a bit further just so we've got a bit more space to put some extra applied energistics 2 stuff. I don't like these lights either, that's just the torches via the chisel mod, so I'm thinking about floodlights maybe, or some form of electrical lighting to make this room look a bit nicer. We might even get to that today, but first of all I want to make a block called the painting machine. Now the painting machine is from End.io and it does something pretty freaking fantastic. So if I can type that in, painting machine, this guy. Now it requires some electrical steel, a machine chassis, which shouldn't be too hard, except for we have no iron bars, so we can go and make some of those. Boom. We can go and make one of those, like so. Can we make a couple? 4 even, fantastic. And then we should be able to make a machine chassis. Nice. Now, I'm not sure if we've got electrical steel, that might be our downfall. We should have nether quartz, and we've definitely got diamonds. So, kaflunk. We had 1 electrical steel. So, no, we did not. Pretty sure that is iron, coal powder, and silicon. So, we're going to need to make some of that. So we need some iron. That guy there. We'll make 32 of this because you do use a lot of it in End.io. We need some coal powder. We've got 13, so we will grind up half a stack of that. And some silicon, which we have none, so we'll take sand. And if we take half a stack and sag mill that, it will hopefully give us more than 32 iron if we're lucky. We don't have any flint in there. I'll just see if we've got any flint, because flint does up the chance of getting some of these things. We have a flint and steel, but no flint. Okay, grinding balls. I think you need... that's obviously not what they're called. We'll call them balls? Ball? Dark steel ball, that's them there, and we don't have any dark steel, so that ain't gonna work. What's dark steel made out of? Iron, pulverized coal, and obsidian, so it could be done, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna grind this up and see how much we get. We'll chuck that in the sag mill and get this guy ready by sticking it to alloys only with that. And okay, why is the... oh, we need coal powder. Okay, so that's going straight in there, which is great. It's exactly what we want. And then we will quickly chuck that in there, and that should start doing its thing as well. Is it going to get put in there automatically? Yes, it is. Lovely. We're only going to get 17. Oh no, 20. There must have been 20 from that 32 sand, 20 silicon, but that's not too bad. Oh no, because it's only doing 1 at a time, so it is 18. Oh well, so bad. It's going to do its thing. We're going to get what we get. And then we should be able to make our painting machine. Now with the painting machine, you can go ahead and make these guys, which we're going to need some of. We're going to need some composite, or binder composite. This stuff. And then you go like so. And that makes you conduit facades. Now that's given us 16, so we obviously didn't have enough binder composite binder, so we're going to make a stack of that, which is going to give us a butt ton, because I think for every one you get 4, and we will get that smelting up as well. So all these sorts of things are the sorts of things that we're going to need to start automating in the next episode. Can't wait to get onto that. That's got 7, so that's more than enough. We can go ahead. Can we throw that somewhere? Not really. 9 to go. We'll let that do its thing, and then we can throw these in to make a few more facades. So we want, yet again, the painting machine. Oh, stop hitting space there, Kiwi. And we should be able to shift click that sucker out. Nice. Now for that, we need a little bit of power. So this is going to be our main room for sort of doing things from now on. So I'm thinking that we might get rid of the grinder. That can go away in here, because it's sort of not really needed too much anymore. And through this wall I've made a bit of space for our machines and things. So behind here, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is probably put another storage cell. What have we got conduit wise? We have got some of those basic ones. That might get the machines we need to get up and running for today at least. We're going to have a snack real quick. Trying to get rid of our miscellaneous meats, because we have so much steak now that I don't want, that's an awesome term for it by the way, miscellaneous meat. I don't want it hanging around, so we're just trying to use it up there. And if we go ahead and throw one more there like so, and then we should be able to throw that guy down, and then we can bring that through, and we can throw that there like so. It's going to cover that up. That should be getting power, which it is, albeit rather slowly. Now what we've got is these guys, which we can throw in there, and I'm not sure how many we're going to need. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 so far for that. So we can take, that's not going to let me take those out, and we need those to be that, what have we got if I look in here, cobble. We of course don't have any, so I have to grab my chisel, which is on my tool rack over here, which are great by the way. You can see all your tools, grab them off when you need them. I think they're fantastic. Do that, you right click on it, shove your original block back in and grab the one out that you require. And then what you do is you go ahead and you shift click that into there, and it's going to go ahead and paint these facades to that detail. So there we go, we've got one of these. We'll grab that one and we'll let the rest do its thing. And now all you do is you go along and you right click onto the cable and it covers them up. Awesome. The extra awesome thing with these is if I grab, why is that? Okay, I thought that was my wrench. So my wrench, I've got my wrench, I can see through the facade. Take it off, it comes back. Awesome. The only thing I will give you a bit of a warning is if you've got an absolute butt ton of these conduits around and a bunch of these facades, if you flick to your wrench it can cause a tiny little bit of lag. So it's something to be aware of, but it is generally once you've got like a massive base completely surrounded with these things and covered in facades. But they're a really neat block. So we've got 9 more of those. What am I doing? I don't need to repaint them. It's okay, we can grab you, you're already done, and we can go ahead and just cover these guys up like so, and we have a completed building again. Awesome. Now I'm going to take that out of there and just leave them resting in there ready to be made into whatever, and hopefully the rest of our electrical steel is made, and we can throw this composite binder, oh, that's set on alloys, furnace only, rest of our composite binder in there. So that's going to go ahead and cook up and turn into binder composite. The stuff here, conduit binder, sorry, it was binder composite for a start. So many names that are so close to each other. Okay, so now we can throw that, all this, most of this stuff back in here. Electrical steel can go back in there. We'll hang on to the conduits for now. Okay, so that's one thing off our checklist. The next thing I want to do is downstairs here. I did tell you a couple of episodes ago that I ran a big quarry that bored out pretty much all of this area down to bedrock. Now, while that was running, I ran into a few issues where it completely drained my capacitor bank, which is of no surprise, but then it continued to suck away all the power, and our AE system actually went offline, which was not great. And it was weird because it only did it sometimes. So it was after I fluffed around with this power monitor. I moved it around a couple of times, and when I finished moving it around, all of a sudden my AE system kept dying. I didn't really change any wiring or anything for it, so I'm not sure what the dealio was there. But anyway, to try and fix any of those issues, what I want to do is go ahead and throw some augmentation into these magmatic dynamos, get them producing a bit more power. So we're going to head upstairs and see what sort of augments we've got for these guys. Augments. Okay, so for these, you really want a secondary reception coil. No, sorry, it is a, where is it? Secondary gearbox. That is the one for the dynamos. Now that increases the base fuel efficiency again, and base fuel energy for the third level. But there's a different one. It is a secondary transmission coil, sorry. That's a reception coil, transmission coil. So that gives you 2 times energy produced and 2 times fuel consumed. So we're going to grab 3 of those for a start. They're the leveled ones. So we're going to want 3 redstone transmission coils, 1, 2, 3. And then we should just be able to 1, 2, 3 of those. So that is that. Now what I think for now, because we've got a butt ton of lava, we're not needing a huge amount of power yet. We're just going to go with that. We can add the efficiency ones in if we really, really want to, but I'm not sure whether we entirely need to. So we're just going to throw in 1 of those, and then look up here. So it's got a maximum power output of 160 RF per tick. So do we need to throw in all 3 of those? We've got 160, 240, 320 RF per tick available without running any of this stuff here. They are working only when they need to, so I think we'll go ahead and throw them in, because I did make a 3rd dynamo down in here, and of course I can't get that block back. Arrgh. Come on, there we go. Okay, so we'll chuck one in there as well, and then we should have more than enough power when we start ramping up some things. So something I want to do, which I'm probably going to do, is swap out these conduits. They are great and all, but I can't find any facades which work with them to actually block off all these holes. So what I can do is actually cover up that tank, which would be nice, and drum. So we could do that. That is just a standard one with, oh, that didn't work. We'll flicker our jetpack off because we're just wasting fuel. We need some of that guy, like, oh, forever hitting E in these bloody things. We only want 1 though, like so. Take that out, throw them back in, nice, and we should be able to just throw that over this fluid conduit, boom, like so. And then that is all nicely hidden, so that makes things look a little bit nicer. I may even be tempted to hide those dynamos behind the wall. I'm not too sure yet. Keep our power supply hidden from prying eyes. Okay, that's done. Next thing I wanted to make was another machine actually from MFR. Now the reason I want to make this is because it can get you some surprising items at times for very little cost, a little bit of power, and I don't think the machine is too expensive. So I want to make the fisher. Now I'm not too sure as of yet how well this works. I've seen it in a couple of mod packs and it seems to work okay, but it can get you some surprising items at times. So we'll go ahead and grab one of these guys, iron gears, we want 1, 2 of those, and then we're going to need to make a couple of buckets. We should be able to throw that guy together, like so. Nice. Now I'm pretty sure that we can just run some power to this guy. We're going to want some conduits yet again. Now I think that I have everything just to make a bunch more of those. So I do. I'm going to make 24 for now. Should be plenty. And then I want to grab it and the fisher. I want to put about... I'm going to stick him off of here for now. And then what I want to do is I need one more piece of cobblestone, really. Now, I can stick him there, I guess, like that, and then I can do this, like so. Where is his output? I thought the output would be in the back, but apparently not. So I wonder if we can just shove a chest on the top. I'm hoping so. So all I need to do is supply it with some power. Now temporarily, where have we got power that I can take from? Nowhere really. I bet you there is some through this wall. There is indeedy, right there. Okay, temporarily I'm going to take some from right there and I will fix this up once I leave you guys for the evening. Like so. And then boom, boom, boom. That there is apparently working, so what I will do is grab a chest real quick, which I think I've got one in here. We'll grab our iron chest, why not? We'll grab that guy. I don't think we need a gold chest just yet. Turn off hover because that was just silly. And then throw this guy, I think, right there. Let that count down and see if that catches us any fish. I'm not sure if this has to be directly above water or what the go is there. Maybe it does. Maybe it has to be directly above water. Not like way the frig above water. I wonder if that's a thing. I'm guessing that's a thing, team. That would probably actually be better for us, to be fair, because I could put it in a quarter, just put a block of water underneath it, have it near power. It really wouldn't actually be that bad. Doesn't appear to be doing much, does it? We'll grab it back. Oh, got him. Forgot that was hanging over the edge. And then we should be able to boom, boom. Like so. And get rid of you guys, because you're ugly. That, put these guys back, and preferably if we grab a bucket, we should have a bucket in here. One should do, I think. We should, by rights, be able to do something like that. Can we grab a bucket out of there? We can. Nice. And then we should be able to throw those apples away. Put that there. Bucket of water there. Throw this guy on top. That's our wall. Should have gone round that, shouldn't I? That there is where we want a bit of power. Trapped. Get rid of that stuff. Okay, so we're miles away from any decent conduits. Well, not decent. The thermal flux one, thermal foundation one, flux ducts are good, but I just don't like that we don't have any conduit facades as of yet. So I'm going to have to grab a couple more of those and hook that up via that. But that should be no problem. Flux duct. We've got hardened, I think, are the ones that are actually there, so that should be fine. So I don't know if the two connect together, I can't remember. So we've got 5, is that going to be enough? Oh, I don't know if it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, of course it's 1 short. Of course it is. Okay, I'm sure we can make 1 more. I'm sure there was a recipe even for making 1 more. Okay, so flux ducts, that guy, we want to make 1. So we need invar, like so. If we go out of there, we should be able to make that into nuggets, back into there, so like that. Lovely, that gives us 1 more of them. Okay. Now this should connect it up, like so. And it's working. Okay, let's throw a chest on. I may well be doing something wrong. I wonder if there's still water beneath it. I wonder. I heard something go flunk before. What is that? Okay, that's weird. I can't shift click it, so I will... Oh, there's still water there. Okay. Jolly good. We'll throw it down. It's working. We'll throw our chest back on. We'll leave it for a while and see what it does. And I will research this tonight and find out how the hell it's meant to be set up and what stupid thing I've done. But hey, if it gets us something, all well and good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Cool. Now, the third and final thing, or fourth and final thing I wanted to sort of look at this evening is getting ourselves a book. It's a special book from a mod pack called Botania. And here's the Lexica Botania. We only want 1 of those. Now, the Lexica Botania is a very, very handy book. It tells you all about the Botania mod pack. Go ahead and... oh, I've got an achievement. You can go ahead and use the index. You can type things in. So if we type in, say, a pure daisy, it comes up. You can click on it. It takes you to the page that you need. Really, really handy book. Now, there are some awesome, awesome things from Botania that you can make. Now, there's a few things that I really, really want to make fairly quickly. One that I made in my last mod pack called the Sojourner Sash gives you the ability to basically walk really, really fast and also step up 1 high gaps without jumping. It's really, really handy. And there's a few other things that are really, really handy as well. There's the Ring of Magnetization, which is cool, and all sorts of stuff. And it goes really, really in depth, but I don't know how in depth I'm going to go with it. We'll take it as it comes. But first things first, I want to make a couple of things while I've got you here, just to sort of start this off. I want to make a thing called a Petal Apothecary, this guy here. So that there is a mystical white petal, some cobblestone, and some cobblestone slabs. So we're going to grab, or any coloured petal actually, so we're going to grab 1 flower, 1 petal from our chest over here. So this is why I keep my magic mod stuff kind of separate. Do I have any petals? I do not, but we have got 11 red flowers, so we're going to take those guys. And I'm sure that we should be able to use that. Kerplunk gives us a couple of petals. So yet again, we want to type in petal because I didn't like the way the mod pack worked by having it so it didn't disappear all the time. And we want to throw that in, shift click that, and then we can just throw in one of those. And that goes ahead and gives us the Petal Apothecary from Botania. Now this is the first thing that you're going to need. Basically what you need to do is you need to find an area outside. So as long as it's daytime, we'll get outside and see if we can find a bit of a spot, and we'll start doing a little bit of Botania. Okay, so I'm wondering whether or not, now that I don't really need all of this farm, whether I can start making a little area out here, or actually whether I might make one of my bays. The next level down is going to be a grass level for Botania. So that is the plan. We're going to need some direct sort of light coming in there, so it probably would have been better to have the top level, but hey, that's fine. So for now, what I will do is, we'll just do it outside for now. Ooh, through the door before it shuts. We're going to throw this guy. I'm going to throw it over here by this water source. Kerplunk. That's not the guy I wanted at all. Not even close. That guy. Lovely. So we've got our Petal Apothecary. We need a bucket of water. Boom. Fill that guy up. And then there is one flower we want to make up first, and it is called a Pure Daisy. Now for that, I'm sure we need some mystical white petals. Now another thing you're going to need to use a lot of for in Botania are seeds. Now I have no seeds. I'm pretty sure that I've got a butt-ton in my Steve's cart though, so we might go grab some of those in a minute. But first of all, we'll quickly look at our Botania, at our Lexica, and see what we need for the Pure Daisy. So next page, yep. So the Pure Daisy is 4 mystical white petals. Yep, so that's just showing you how. So do we not need seeds anymore? 4 mystical white petals in the Petal Apothecary. So we'll grab another one of those guys. And we need we should be able to do it in here. Kerplunk, like that. Mystical white petals. Apparently we don't need seeds, so this will be interesting. The last version of this that I played, you definitely required seeds. So just there, Q. Yes, you do. You need seeds, don't you? Oh, turn my jetpack off. Turn hover off, don't need that. And in this guy around here, we should have a bunch of seeds. We'll take half a stack, that's fine. Okay, nice. So if we go back down here, I jumped on my carrots by mistake. Don't want those, we want one of those. And Q, boom, uses your water, but it gives you 1 Pure Daisy. Now, the Pure Daisy is quite an important flower. So with your Pure Daisy, we want to find a spot, say like this, and you can grab him, like so, throw it down there, and then if we grab some, oh, that door did shut, jolly good. We want to grab some stone, smooth stone, not, oh, we don't need that much, crikey. Don't even need that much. We'll grab 16 and some wooden logs. We'll grab 16 of those as well. And then we head back out. Oh, it's starting to go dark. God dang it. Oh, and this episode's got long all of a sudden. For a filler, it's got very, very long. So we'll just do this and then we'll call it quits, I think, team. Finish this off. So the Pure Daisy goes ahead, and if you go Kerplunk, 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 and Kerplunk, like so, and then where's our wood? Wood is there. That's cobble, isn't it? Crikey dig. What am I doing? Cobble ain't gonna work, team. Get rid of that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if we grab our wood and do the same, that is going to work on this, and it is going to start turning it into magical wood and magical stone, or pure stone. I can't remember what it calls it now, but you can see the little particle effects. It's starting to do its thing, so any minute now this stuff will transform. So we'll hang around until that does that. We'll go and harvest some sugarcane. And replant some as well. Come on, you know you want to. Almost there. This isn't where I'm going to keep everything, by the way. I think what we will do is the 3rd level down, just slowly moving down towards ground level off this mountain. We'll put another elevator block in. Oh, I need to get more ender pearls. Okay, I need to find a way to get ender pearls a bit more easily, because endermen are few and far between. And we also need a ghast tear. If we can get a ghast tear and 4 ender pearls, then I have a bit of a plan. Sneaky. Wonder if you can figure it out. What do I need? A ghast tear. Oh, there we go. It's turning. So, living rock and living wood. Nice. So you can go ahead and grab this now with just the usual means. So we need an axe. Boom, 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 and a pickaxe. Now this is like the building blocks, and the requirements to build most things in Botania are these 2 compounds, for a start anyway. Living wood and living rock. Now you can make a bunch of stuff with these, and the first thing we'll go and make will be a wand, but we're not going to worry about that now because it is time to wrap up. I've gone long already. One thing we will quickly, very quickly do is we'll duck downstairs and see if our fisher has done anything. It is not. So I'm going to research that, find out what the crap I'm actually meant to do with it and what I've done wrong, and I will have it sorted by next episode. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.